Hello, welcome to Media for All project. Community education, also known as community-based education or community learning and development, is an organization program to promote learning and social development work with individuals and groups in their communities through the application of a variety of formal and informal methods. The learning and development of a community is done through dialogue between people of several generations. For this, it is important that everyone is involved in various community initiatives and participates in democratic processes. Community education is concerned with the implementation of education and development programs within local communities. The formal education system involves public and private educational institutions, while community education involves the general community and informal learning methods. The community concept covers various occupations, learnings, and can have various approaches. Educational institutions can also be the engines of education in the communities where they are inserted through projects and programs that support disadvantaged groups and communities for better community development. Community educators are key in teaching skills and approaches to working within local communities and, in particular, with disadvantaged people. Educational methods should be less formal, through a community organization and in conjunction with group work skills. Community learning and development approaches are already internationally recognized. Non-formal education methods and approaches are recognized and significant for the social, economic, cultural, environmental, and political development of communities. Community empowerment is an effective way to improve the quality of the community and respond to the challenges of international, national, and local level. It is important to include everyone while creating an empowerment process. Community empowerment helps in engaging with the community itself. It is important that all voices are heard, as well as seeking diversity helps to reduce the barrier and will increase the effectiveness of the active participant. Supporting the community means increasing communities' self-reliance on themselves. Being self-aware, listening to others to get rid of prejudices will create a better environment for the community. By creating learning and action teams, the participation in the community increases. Furthermore, activities in which stakeholders get involved in the community are referred to as stakeholder actions. These stakeholders will help through financial resources, activities, and research. The term participatory methodologies refer to several methodological traditions that have emerged from action. These share single characteristics. They stress, for example, the use of action or interventions in research, the participation and involvement of individuals throughout the research process. They also highlight that research is conducted with people, not about people. These methodologies seek to improve participants' situations, realities, and conditions through reflecting and engaging. The first idea about designing a participatory program should be to create a community that is active and promotes mutual help. When designing a participatory program, it should be considered that all people should be involved, whether on an emotional or work level. All participants should be involved effectively. But above all, it is essential when designing a program to take into consideration effective communication for better teamwork. Finally, talking about community empowerment methodologies, it should be noted that being systematic and having exceptional communication skills with everyone is important. We should take into consideration a system and always interact with the units that are proactive. Teams should be created with specific roles and act in a united way. This will be the key to achieving an empowered and integrative community. Participatory methodologies in community empowerment help create an organized community with better options for all. The most relevant issues to take into consideration are always education, communication, and a strategic goal for what the community needs. Media literacy, ML, or media information literacy, MIL, is a dynamic concept that evolves over time in response to technological, social, cultural, and political factors. The understanding of media literacy and its implications on society, the way we understand, the way it is delivered, what is true or what is fake. This includes being able to critically understand and evaluate media content, wherever it comes from. According to studies by Douglas Kellner and Jeff Scher on media literacy, they have categorized 4 different approaches to media education. 1. The protectionist approaches. 2. Media arts education. 3. Media literacy movement. 4. Critical media literacy. A key characteristic of community media is the voluntary participation of civil society members in creating and managing programs. The role of volunteers is absolutely critical to the functioning of most community media organizations. Participatory culture should tackle relatively low barriers to artistic expression and civic engagement. Support the creation and sharing of their creations with others. To offer informal mentoring in which what is known by the more experienced is passed on to the novices. To value the members and make them believe that their contributions are important. Make members feel some degree of social connection with each other. A participatory culture is a culture with relatively low barriers to artistic expression and civic engagement, strong support for creating and sharing one's creations. Community participatory methodology in media literacy is therefore an important element when dealing with the use of media as a tool for community engagement. The message shared in the media has its own implications. How you understand the differences influences the final understanding. What a slogan may mean to one person may differ its meaning with another person. The promotion of such social and cultural competencies requires a more systemic approach to financial literacy education. All those involved must be full participants in society. In conclusion, it is super important to have access to and make informed choices about a wide range of media forms and content, even from different cultural and institutional sources. Understand how and why media content is produced. Should critically analyze the techniques, languages, and conventions used by the media, and the messages they convey. Can use the media creatively to express and communicate ideas, information, and opinions. But also identify and avoid media content and services which may be unsolicited, offensive, or harmful. Must make effective use of the media in exercising their democratic rights and civil responsibilities. Trainees will be able to better understand the different forms of media which can be used for their particular needs to better convey the media content towards their specific target groups.